Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. Let's read our breaking news story. This is John Lewis, 1940 to 2020. Famous civil rights leader John Lewis died on July 17th. He was 80 years old. John Lewis wanted African Americans to be treated fairly. He worked with famous civil rights leader Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. many years ago. He gave speeches with Dr. King. Together, they demanded equal rights for African Americans. In 1965, John Lewis led a famous march across the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama. People watched the speeches and the march on TV. John Lewis was a representative in the U.S. House of Representatives, too. Many people are remembering John Lewis as a great leader. John Lewis died on July 17th. He was 80 years old. John Lewis was a famous civil rights leader. He wanted African Americans to be treated fairly. He was a U.S. representative in Congress, too. John Lewis worked with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. John Lewis gave speeches with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. John Lewis led a march across a bridge in 1965. He wanted equal rights for African Americans. Many people are remembering John Lewis as a great leader. All right, let's review. Who died on July 17th? Was it John Glenn, John F. Kennedy, or John Lewis?
John Lewis.
John Lewis. Who did John Lewis work with? Was it Abraham Lincoln, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., or Helen Keller?
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
He worked with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. What did John Lewis give with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.? Was it speeches, presents, or flowers?
Speeches.
Speeches. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope that you're having a great week. I'll talk to you later. Bye.